All right, so this is October, day 2, lower body. This is really cool. We are actually using the ankle strap this time, so no mini band work. So the ankle strap is going to be on the lowest cable setting, and we're gonna put the strap around one of our ankles. So this circuit, obviously we're gonna do both legs. So there are 6 exercises in this circuit. We're gonna do 1 through 5 on the right leg. We're gonna switch, do 1 through 5 on the left leg. And then exercise 6 is on the S drive. We're gonna do that once. And then we're gonna go back to the top, do the exercises again on our right leg, do the exercises again on our left leg, and then finish with the second time on the S drive. And that's on the paper. If you have any questions, just let me know. So our first exercise is single leg abduction. So they are going to face their neighbor, and their ankle should be closest, or the ankle with the strap should be closest to the turf. So they can hold on to the rig, and they are going to open their hip to the turf, stand tall, soft bend in their standing knee. We don't want to lock it out. Exhale as we lift. So from here, we're just going to kind of rotate around the rig. That's 30 seconds. Then we have a single leg kickback. So we're going to turn and face the rig. Again, they can hold on to the rig if they want. Soft bend in their leg. They are just kicking their leg back. We don't want to lock the knee, but we want to keep the leg straight. Use that glute. We don't want to kick so far that we flex our spine. Just use your glute and get a little kick back, pulse it back. Whatever feels good for them, just make sure they're working. Then we have a single leg hamstring curl. So we stay facing the rig. From here, soft bend in our standing knee, stand tall, and we are curling that heel to the body. Flex your foot. You'll get more of a hamstring pull, and that's what we are obviously working there for a hamstring curl. Then we have a single leg adduction. So for this one, they're going to stand in the center of the rig. They want to hold on with both hands, that's fine. Their standing leg is going to be a little bit further back because their working leg, they're going to pull across their body. Stand tall, use your core to support your torso. You don't want to be rotating anywhere, so you're going straight across. And we're using the inner part of our thigh for that exercise. And then the last one is a single leg extension, so we're gonna work our quad. So again, hang on tight if they want. Soft bend in your standing leg. We're gonna try to keep this working leg as straight as possible, but don't lock your knee, obviously. And you're going to lift up and up. Now, the one thing that they're gonna need to do is move a little bit closer to the side of the rig, because you want to pull straight out from the cable. Where I was just standing, it had me pulling out and up, which is not correct. So make sure they're standing in front of the cable and they pull straight out, and that's really going to work their quad. So from here, they're going to switch, and you're going to do all those same exercises on your left leg. So their stances will be a little bit different, but they want to keep the ankle strap on this handle. So we're going to pretend that I did a second round of that on my left leg. And then the 6th exercise, 1F, is our S drive squat sit, which we've done this month. They're going to get on the S drive. Their feet are going to be on the outside. We want to make sure that that strap is at the center, upper part of our back. If it's down lower, Asher was telling me, and I didn't think of it because it didn't really happen to me, they kind of set on the strap. So they either use their lower hips, their rib cage, and just kind of relax on the strap. So we want to make sure that strap's at the upper part of our back, maybe under our armpits, but they're not resting. We want their knees directly over their ankles, and they are sitting tall. We really want them to feel a quad burn. What we're changing this month is we are putting a mini band around our knees. So again, we want them to feel the work in their quads, their glutes, a little bit in their hip flexors. So we don't want them to go super, super heavy with the mini band. So suggest to them, I think I put the middle 3. Yeah, so we put green, blue, and black. So they're just going to keep tension on that band as they press their knees apart, and they are just holding that squat sit on the S drive. So one more time, we're gonna do 5 exercises on the right, 5 exercises on the left, and then we're gonna sit on the S drive. and then we're gonna do that circuit one more time. And that completes our specialization circuit. So we're gonna go right into another lower body circuit. It's a little bit different this time than going from any specialization to the opposite body groups. But we are gonna go from our lower specialization right into a lower body. So we do just need to put the handle on this, and they both are going to go, they're gonna stay at the bottom. So we have a couple new exercises. All of these exercises are new actually. So we have a one handle racked split squat. So for this one, we are going to rack that handle, keep your back nice and tall, use your core. It's gonna wanna pull you a little bit, and we're split squatting, so you need to kind of maintain your posture, squeeze your core, and we are split squatting up and down. The leg that is in the back is the side that you are holding your cable. So then when they're going to do the other side, grab your cable, switch legs, and split squat on the other side. So we're gonna do 30 seconds each side there. Then we have a one-handle curtsy lunge. So we are not alternating our lunges this time, so they can grab whichever handle they want. We're gonna pull our shoulder blade back and down so that our shoulder is away from our ear and our shoulder blades are squeezed together for the safety of our shoulder. So pat your shoulder and split squat. Your arm stays straight. I guess I should probably do this side so you can see a little bit better. Legs back. Again, we're holding with the handle of the leg that is back, and we are split squatting up and down. Check for knee alignment, back knee directly under hip, front knee directly under ankle, and we're doing 30 seconds each side. From there, shoot, I just messed up. That is not a one-handle split squat, that's a one-handle curtsy lunge. So we have our one-handled split squat where it's racked each side. The second exercise is a one-handled curtsy lunge. So same concept, pack your shoulders, our feet start wide. The leg that is going behind is the same arm that you are holding the handle, okay? So we're gonna do 30 seconds each side there. Now this is our one-handle cable split squat. So we have an ipsilateral cable split squat. Ipsilateral is same side. So you are going to hold the handle in the same side of the leg that is back. So going back to the error that I made, it's that exercise. Up, down, 30 seconds per side. Then we have a contralateral split squat, one handle. So contralateral, when I was talking to Asher, I said, think of crossing, CNC, contralateral crosses. So it's gonna be the opposite leg is back than what you're holding. So just think about how your handle and your leg kind of are across each other. So you're gonna grab the handle, same concept, and we are split squatting, but the other leg is back, 30 seconds each side. That really messes kind of with their stability. So that's going to kind of bring some of their mind, some of their focus, and more of their core into that exercise. So lower body, 4 exercises, one-handled rack split squat, 30 seconds each side, one-handled curtsy lunge, 30 seconds each side. We have our ipsilateral cable split squat, and then our contralateral cable split squat, 30 seconds each side. And then we have a challenge. So for our challenge, it's going to be a split squat into an iso hold. So we're gonna do it 2 times on the right leg. They are going to rep for 15, keep their torso nice and tall, good posture, squeeze their core, and then they're gonna hold for 15. And then they're gonna do that again, rep and hold, and then they will switch legs. So 2 times each side, 15 rep, 15 hold. And then we are going to do jump squats for 15 seconds. And then they're gonna do a squat hold for 15, and they're gonna do that twice. And then that's the end of that part of lower body. And then from there, we do move on to an upper body circuit. We give them a little bit of a break. So the black handles stay here, and they stay at the bottom. So we have 4 exercises. Each exercise is either 30 seconds per side or 30 seconds in total. Our first exercise is a half kneeling, 1-arm cable row. So we are kneeling. The knee that is down is the arm that you're rowing with. and squeeze into your tricep, squeeze into your shoulder blade, use your core, keep your body nice and tall, 30 seconds per side. Then we have a half kneeling one-arm cable fly. So this is a little bit different. I don't know that we've done a one-arm cable fly before. I think we wanted to get them to do 2 to get familiar with the pattern. This one-arm cable fly really utilizes their core. So this is super important. If they want to start with no weight to see how it feels, I would suggest that they do that. So the knee that is down is the arm that you're flying with. Again, it's low, so it's kind of a little bit of a low to high cable fly. This is even a little challenging for me. You just really have to focus on your core and keep your hips and your shoulders square. 30 seconds per side, switch sides, switch your knees. From there, we are going to do a standing 2-arm cable row. So I'm going to turn my back to you, grab your cables, feet wider than your hips, shoulders over your hips, and we are rowing. Really squeeze into those shoulder blades, squeeze into your triceps, your back, all of that good stuff. Then we have our 2-arm cable fly, split stance, and this is gonna be low to high. Exhale, make sure they keep their elbows nice and soft, and make sure they're actually flying. A lot of times I've been seeing people kind of do this, so it's kind of a mixture between a fly and a press. If you're noticing that, their weight's probably too heavy, so suggest that they take it down a little bit. So we have those 4 exercises 2 times, and then we have a challenge. So we are going to do the 2-arm cable row 3 times, 30 seconds each, and it's a drop set. And then the second exercise is our standing fly, 3 times each, 30 seconds, and it's a drop set as well. So we have those 2 exercises for that challenge. And then we have another lower body circuit. So we are going to take the handle off, and we're going to put the rope on. So here we have a split stance RDL. We're going to do 30 seconds each side, and it's a compound movement because we threw a row into it. So we're going to actually row with the rope. So split stance, your back foot is on your toe. Most of the weight is in your front leg. We do need to step away from the rig. We are going to hinge, butt back, squeeze your shoulder blades to keep your back nice and flat. As we stand, squeeze our glutes, we're going to row. Release, butt goes back really far. Stand, squeeze your glutes, and row. 30 seconds one side, we're gonna switch and we're gonna do 30 seconds on the other side. And then we have an S-drive push-pull. So over here on the S-drive, the resistance on the right handle is gonna be all the way down. The resistance on the left is probably gonna be somewhere between 2 and 5. And I believe this one's a minute. Yeah, so this one is a minute. So our butt's gonna be super close. We're gonna go into a glute bridge, out and in, out and in. And they're gonna do that for 1 minute. That's gonna be really challenging. It's going to be easier to push away than it is to pull, so make sure they know that going into it. Whatever they were doing for their glute bridge walkout this month, they may want to take it down a notch because that pulling is pretty challenging. If they start to get any cramps, sometimes that happens. Sometimes people complain about lower back pain. When they do the glute bridge on the S-drive, we are just going to have them go into a glute bridge and they're going to do their step outs. So step out, step in, step in. And they'll do that for 1 minute. And we have that circuit 2 times. So the RDL with the row, 30 seconds each side, and then the 1 minute S-drive push-pull. And then we're gonna finish with the challenge. We have a heavy sled push and a heavy reverse walk. So both resistant levers on 8. And we are going to push for 20. We're gonna turn around, we're gonna walk, reverse walk for 20. 3 times, back to back to back to back to back with no rest. And lastly is our core. So we've done this core before. A lot of the clients liked it as much as you can like a core. It's a little heart rate increaser, but it is good. Works your arms and shoulders as well. Since we did lower body day, we can use a little bit of that. So we're gonna go into our palm plank. We're gonna hold it for 20 seconds. Watch their form. From there, we're gonna hold the palm plank for 10. Hold your palm plank for 10 seconds. From there, we're gonna mountain climb. I always tell my clients you can go straight, you can do a little bit of a oblique twist. It's up to you, switch it up. You're gonna go back to your plank for 10 seconds, and then we're doing our plank jacks for 20. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core, and we're gonna do that 2 times. You get a rest in between. And that's lower body.